Hello, beloved. This is your sister Evangelist Marie, and this is 2026. And in 2026, we will do the Bible study because 2025 was the Bible reading. But this year is the Bible study, and we will have topics that we will share and we will put light into it. But our first topic of this year 2026, because this will be in 52 weeks. 52 weeks. So each month or each week, we will have a topic that we will discuss. Please feel free to tag me with a topic that you want us to talk about. So for the first topic, it will be grace to finish. There is something, beloved, that called grace to finish. Many people have started many things, but they did not have that grace to finish. And this is the topic that we will run into it in this January. So our Bible, the first Bible verse that we have to read is Philippians 1:6. He said, being confident of these very things, that he who began a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. So the Christian journey is not sustained by strength alone. It's not sustained by your will alone. It's not sustained by your decision alone. How many of us in the past and even in the present, in the 31st of December, have took a lot of resolution? Some is like, I'm not going to lie anymore. Some is like, I'm not going to do this, or I will visiting the poor, or I will give this, I will give that. Most of the time, it does not even cross January that we forgot about it, or we find ourselves unable to do what we have said. And then the devil will comfort us like, hey, you are just a human being, and let it go. No, there is something called grace to finish. There is something called grace to finish. And this is what I want us to anchor ourselves into in this 2026. So, the Christian journey is not sustained by strength alone, but by grace. Many start well, but only those who rely on God's grace are able to finish strong. God does not merely call us to begin. He empowers us to endure, to overcome, and complete the race set before us. He empowers us. The same grace that saved us in the grace is the grace that carries us through trials, weariness, opposition, backbiting, belittling by others. Is the same grace. When our strength runs out, God's grace remains sufficient. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says this, by my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. So finishing well is not about perfection. It's not about what you do well. No, finishing well is not about be perfect in what you do, but persistency. Persistency. Continue to trust God even when the journey is hard. Even when you don't see the result. Even when you don't see where you are, even if you are impacting life or not. But you keep doing it. Consistency. Hebrews 12:1-2 say this. Let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus. Looking unto Jesus. Paul reminds us that finishing is a victory worth striving for. He said in 2 Timothy 4:7, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Beloved, there is something called grace to finish. If you look at the life of apostles, many of them, they couldn't finish. Some get killed ahead of their duties. Some get so they Paul was able, that's the only one that was able to write this word that I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race and I have kept the faith. This will be our story on the 31st of December 2026. So, beloved, don't go down because you couldn't. This is what I want us to know. There are many things that can hinder us not to finish the race, not to finish what we have started, not to finish what the Lord has put in our heart to do. There's disobedience. There's many, but I'm going to talk about two today. Disobedience and sin and compromise. So in disobedience, ignoring God's instruction lead to delay and loss. When you start something and you have many people, for example, what we have started, like last year, we start something and by the grace of God, we finish it. So when you don't listen, you are not obedient, you heard from God that you have to do this. Come wind, come snow, come sun, and come rain. You know you heard from God. Many people want to frustrate you, to take you, to remove you from that path and follow their own path. Meanwhile, you heard God. So it's better to disobey men and to obey God. God put in your heart to do that thing. And people will tell you, but you have to do this. We're not seeing you. You are not doing it. But God is waiting for you at the end or at the finish line with what he has asked you to do. Disobedient. And 1 Samuel 15:22 say, to obey is better than sacrifice. And Deuteronomy 28:15 say, disobedience brings consequences. God asked us last year to do the Bible reading in 365 days. We did it. It does not mean that there were not many things that comes our way to hinder us to finish. But we remember that we heard from God and we stick. We stick even in the point that some people won't talk to us anymore. I can't tell you what I went through. But I stick because I heard God. There is nothing to do about that. I prefer to be with God, obey God than obey men. Because God chose me to do it. But others, they have many people that can help them. So obedience, disobedience is one of the things that will not bring the grace to finish or will vanish the grace of finish in your life, because you will disobey God and you will turn your back to what God has put in your heart to do, and you will face men and you will accomplish the one that men set you to do. Like the apostles say, when they called them and flogged them and asked them not to speak about Jesus anymore, and they say, you can tell, you can see, is it good to obey men or to obey God? And they choose to obey God. And they went their way. That's why gospel met you and I today, because they choose to obey God and not men. Then there's a sin and compromise. Unchecked sin weakens spiritual strength. Unchecked sin. Hebrews 12:1 say this. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnare us. And Isaiah 59:2 say, sin separate us from God. What are those type of sin that can hinder you, that can make you compromise? There are many. There are many. For example, very simple, somebody call you and you see the call, you didn't pick up. And then when the person call you back again, you're like, I did not see your call. You think that is just a white lie. It's a lie. It's a sin. Tell the person, I saw your call, I was busy. I saw your call, I did not want to talk at the moment. Nothing gonna happen. nothing going to happen. You have to be truthful because you compromise. You compromise your integrity for flimsy things. For flimsy things. And even if it was big, only the truth can set us free. Say the truth. I am busy. I can't do it. It's not say the truth. So we say disobedient and sin and compromise can't not allow us to tap into the grace to finish. Beloved, this is what we have to, and we will continue next week. There are many, there are pride, there are fear of discouragement, there are weariness and burnout. So there are many that can hinder us, but there is this thing called grace to finish. And in this 2026, I want us to tap into it and be able to finish with grace, to finish with strength, to finish with determination and joy. So this was our first Bible study. Tell me what you think about. Bring your thought and let us go into it for the next week. May the Lord bless you and may the Lord keep you. May the Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord open up his countenance upon you and give you peace in this 2026 and give you the grace to finish. The grace to finish well. The grace to finish with strength. The grace to finish with force and with faith. May the Lord bless you. Shalom.